Hi guys, and welcome to another video from Bang Average Tanker. And today we're looking at something that is a bit of a rarity. It's a tank that I don't have. It's the T-44-100. The replay I'm going to show you in a minute is from a friend of mine, GrindlerGaming, who plays on NA mostly, but she does have an EU account. But it's a great T8 carry in the T-44-100 in a T10 game. So what's the T-44-100 like then? Here we are on Tanks GD, comparing it with some of the other similar or same, practically, tier 8 tanks and premium tanks that are in the Russian tech tree at the moment. So you've got the T-44-100, the normal T-44, which is the bog standard tech trees tank, T-54 Mod 1, which is the current premium tank of the moment, the STG, which is again a relatively recent premium tank, medium tank, Soviet premium medium, and the Object 416, which is one of the better tech tree tanks. So let's have a look at the stats and see what we can see. So for a start, the DPM is pretty high. It's second highest, only beaten by the Object 416. The Object 416 is a tech tree tank, which is quite surprising if you look at some of these stats. So as you can see, it's got a decent DPM, 2000. It beats some of the others hands down. I mean, the normal T-44, which is a tech tree tank, by massive amounts, and it's only really beaten by the Object 416. The gun's not too bad. Again, it's on par with other tanks of the same tier. I mean, the T-44 Mod 1's got the same gun effectively, so it's got the same gun, same pen. It's got a slightly faster rate of fire than the T-54 Mod 1, which is a bit weird. The caliber's 100 cal, so that's on par. We look at the gun handling, and this is where this tank actually gets starts owning pretty much everything else around here. I mean, look at those, look at all that red. It's a sea of red. It almost matches Grinny's hair, that red, doesn't it? God, that's why she loves this tank. Those stats are fantastic for a medium, and you go back onto the mobility, and again it's the same. It's only some of the soft stats that put it out. Again, another massive sea of red. Armour and health. Well, armour is on par. It's only slightly worse than the 54 Mod 1, but it's on par with T-44 and some of the other tanks. Onto miscellaneous, and well, it's got a poor radio range, but poor, is it? So yeah, they're the stats for it. So should we have a look at the 3D model for the tank? And as you can see, it's got a lot of spaced armour on the side. I mean, it's got a decent amount of front armour compared to some of the other tanks of its tier, but it's a medium. You don't expect to have too much. But then when you're angling it on the side, you've got this massive spaced armour to deal with on the side. You've got this little side skirt, which you can see you'll see on the model, and that's actually not too bad. So it's sort of like semi-decent tonight. The gun mantlet is again crazy. You hit here, you're going to get a ricochet on the side of the turret. Unless you're shooting the side of the turret, you're not going to get a ricochet. And this, if you're angling like that, then good luck getting shots through there. They're going to get eaten up by the tracked arm, the spaced armour, which is pretty good for this tank. Right then, on to the replay. So as you can see here, we are on a tier 10 game. It's the 3-5-7 matchmaker spread. Grinny, or GrindlerGaming, or Grinny as we're going to call it from now on, is in the bottom half of the team. But if you look at that, it's quite a decent spread of tanks. There's a couple of heavies and a couple of nasty tank destroyers we need to keep an eye on later on, but that's not a bad match for a medium, a tier 8 medium in a tier 10 game. The Foch could be quite dangerous. The T-57 heavy could be quite dangerous, but everything else is probably not too bad. So in typical medium fashion, Grinny is setting off up the 9 line in her medium, and it's not surprising, to be honest. I mean, the side skirts on this tank and the side armour. If she can get a nice bit of action going, working those ridge lines, she could be doing some serious stuff. She's got plenty of her team with her as well. There's the FV-42-100 and the object. They seem to have left the beach unguarded, but not everyone likes to have a paddle in the sea this time of year. I mean, I know I would with the weather we're having, and I know it's 40 odd degrees in California at the minute, so I'd be heading for that way if I could. Right, so what we got there? We've got the AMX and the T-57 Heavy. Ooh, tier 9 and a tier 10 Heavy. So we crest the first ridge. We've got no shots on, but look, the AMX is just not interested. We're not spotted yet. The AMX is just not interested, and bang, there's a nice shot into the AMX. Tracked him, which was good, and a nice bit of spotting damage as well. And the T-57 Heavy laces into, or tries to go into the object. Now that could be tricky, this T-57, but he's not looking. He's not looking at the T-44. He's more concerned with what's over there and towards the middle, trying to get shots on. Grinny drops back a bit. We've got the grill here who can help. The battle's turning into the middle, really. So the grill takes a big chunk out of the T-57 Heavy. The Object 430U is now trying to get his attention. So Grinny decides, well, I know, I'll just try and get him a bit around his side, shall we? Oh, we don't need the 430U there as well, though, do we? Come on, we don't need all of us. A nice side shot. Nice side shot. Yep, good shot on the T-57. And everyone's going over now. Let's go over. Another good shot. T-57 clips. He's probably got no rounds left, so he's running. He's trying to run. And Grinny gets the kill. Nice. One dangerous T-10 Heavy dead. Alright, so let's push. Let's push. So there's nothing obviously here now. And there you go, the RT is running. The RT is the enemy RT has seen what's happening. This flank has collapsed and he's trying to get the hell out of there. But just watch what he does here. Let's just stop and have a shot at someone randomly on the other side of the map. I've got tanks coming down against me. Let's just pierce the shot in. Oh, there's the Foch there though. Look out for the Foch. Oh, too late. Oh, and what is that guy doing? Foch B, seal clubbing. Tier 10, tank destroyer, firing gold. It's a yellow card for Mr. Foch. And Grinny's got some good shots against these other mediums into the middle. On the TD as well, the SU-101. Is she going to get any hits? No, there's something in the way. The SU-101 puts a shot in and misses. Grinny just decides to drop off and go dark. Has she gone dark enough? No, he's still there, still seeing her. Only a crit though. Probably eaten up by the tracks and the side armour. Right, let's get out of here then. Let's get out of here. So the Foch is quite low health now. There he is, 110. Do we have a side shot? Do we have a side shot on him? No, not quite. We don't. We don't. Can I? Oh! There you go. Proof that artillery is useful. Great shot by our arty player. Oh. Our team's arty player there. Fantastic shot. Just to take out the low health Foch. Dangerous tier 10 seal clubber out of the game. So it's swinging our team's way now. We've got a tank up, and we've got a 3,000 hit point advantage. Now just watch what happens here as we crest this ridge. There's an Emil around here. There's an Emil, and he's looking the wrong way. Oh my lord. You poor sausage, Emil. That's you dead, isn't it? Nice bit of circle strafing, and bang. Second kill secured. I don't think the grill knew what he was looking. He was I think trying to aim on the FV, but he just wasn't there. And a third kill secured. Nice bit of auto aiming there as she went over the hill. Oh, come on, a bit of a ram. That's it. Let's get some more damage. Try a bit of circle strafing. Don't drive into the house, but come on. Reload before the RHM does get out the way of his gun. Circle strafe again, and then 4th kill secured. 2,700 damage. This is where I start to have kittens. The game is won. The game is won. It's been a great job by Grinny so far. So we've got this Ferdinand. She puts a shot into him. She knows he's facing that way. So he's going to be facing towards the right, the front end of his tanks towards the right end of the rock. This is a Ferdinand. He's not going to be turning round quickly. It's a 50-50 call. Left or right? I'd have gone left. Grinny goes right. Does it pay off? It does, because he doesn't get a shot in. Oh my god, what's going on? Circle strafe again. Circle strafe, come on. Get some shots in. Get some shots in. You're going to need at least 2 shots. Come on, Grinny. Now this is where I'm screaming, track him, track him, track him. But she doesn't. She puts a shot through the side. He's lucky that really he can't do anything now. He's not doing anything. He puts a shot towards the other tank that's with the T10. But a nice bit of damage control then, really. The Ferdy couldn't do a lot. I think Grinny was pretty lucky that you couldn't fire. He couldn't have fired, but he wouldn't have. Maybe he would have taken her out. But there we go. What a great result. So it's a first class victory. 112,478 credits. 2,365 XP. Fantastic. Tier 8 carry in a tier 10 game. And look, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 kills and damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks. 1,576. 2,365 XP. Let's have a look at some of the detailed report. Let's have a look at assistance damage and things like that, because that 445 assistance damage as well. 21 shots fired, 17 hits, 15 pens. That's not bad, but again, 3,770 damage, 4 kills, 4 hits received, 4, 2 pens, 2 non-pens. Again, that's spaced armour, probably eating up the. I think she might have been firing gold against some of them tanks, but you know what? Who wouldn't? But even so, still a 57k take home there. 57k, that's fantastic in a tier 8 tank. Base XP of 1,971 and 2,365. If we look at the team score, she's top on damage on both teams, top on XP, but no major medals, unfortunately. There's only fire for effects and fighter seem to be dished out in this game. There's an arsonist over there, but that's it. Fire for effect, fire for. So, absolutely a great game. So the T-44-100, is it worth it? Well, it's a very rare tank and it doesn't come out very often. But on that performance, if you like your mediums and you like your Soviet tanks, you see it in the shop, you buy it. It's an absolutely fantastic game from GrindlerGaming, showing you just how well you can do in a tier 8 and a tier 10. So everyone out there, don't give in when you see that matchmaking. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up at the bottom. I really do appreciate it. I'm also on Facebook, YouTube, and I stream on Twitch, so the links are there on screen and they're also in the post below. Alright guys, thanks a lot and see you again next time.